Okay, what's up, guys? We're live with more Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's been a while. I've had a large-scale multiplayer shooter hole in my heart ever since Battlefield 2042 came out, and I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, we've got some pretty interesting-looking heroes here. They've done so much with the mods in Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is... It's absolutely insane. I'm hoping everything's gonna run smoothly. I was playing this last night on a Kyber server. It was working beautifully. Today, I launched it like an hour ago. It didn't work, so I scrubbed the game clean, reinstalled everything. I think there was some sort of an update. I think that's actually what error I ran into. Anyway, let's have some fun. This is really cool. I'm playing on a server that's in Germany, so I don't know how well it's gonna run. I don't know if we're gonna have really bad ping or not, but let's check it out. Oh, crap. Yep, I got some connection issues here. I may exit out of this server and rejoin on an American server. We'll see. Oh my god! Oh, this is cool. Ah, damn. So if you see me stop walking and just freeze in my tracks, I'm pretty sure that's my connection to the German server. Oh my god, look at all these guns. Oh, that is huge. This is the Sith Trooper Blaster. I love this thing. I don't know how different it is equipped with an Assault Trooper versus the Sith Trooper, but let's try Berserker. Using a Sith Trooper Blaster when we're fighting for the rebels. What the hell? You'd think the rebels would be choosy? They're fighting a guerrilla war. They're gonna use whatever blasters they can get their grubby mitts on. Alright. I'm gonna check the server browser, see if we can find a US server. Who are we playing as? Oh god, the clones. So, this is unmodded, so we've got classic battle cards. I gotta say, even just one night of playing the Kyber servers, I don't want to go back to vanilla. Vanilla's great. It's great, but those Kyber servers, I really like the quality of life improvements. It's not just being able to play as Dengar, or Ahsoka, or Magna Bodyguard. It's also the gameplay balancing differences. Having everyone on the same footing as far as star cards are concerned, everybody gets a level 1 star card of every version. That's great! It gives you a little bit of freedom to create your own class, but, you know, you're not necessarily rewarded with more power based on your time played. Which is also great for someone like me who mainly played this on Xbox and PlayStation. So, my playtime for Battlefront 2 is spread across 3 platforms. Yeah, that's a good point. Looking at these maps compared to Battlefield 2042, it's a pretty stark difference. And the funny thing is, Star Wars Battlefront 2 maps, you know, they're world class. They look incredible. But there's even a little difference between Battlefront 2 maps and Battlefront 2015. Because Battlefront 2015 used a lot of photogrammetry. That being said, some of the really alien stuff, they did scan in from props and miniatures. Like the Stormtrooper armor, they scanned that in from the real-world props they used in the movies. And they touched it up a little bit, you know, where necessary to make it work for the game, but so cool. They also used a lot of photogrammetry back with Battlefield 1, too. Which I thought was awesome. Really great result. Photogrammetry! It's a damn shame it never became an industry standard. It's kind of like the argument between manual keyframe animation and mocap. You know, there's pluses and minuses to both. But if you can get those two working together in tandem, that's where the magic happens. Can't believe Battlefront 2 died for 2042! Who needs 2042 when you can be in 19 BBY, baby? Where the hell did this clanker go? Did he commit suicide? Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, these next-gen consoles, you could open up this... Shit. You know what? I almost talked myself into 2042. However, in my opinion, 2042's player count makes more sense for Star Wars Battlefront. Picture this. Picture this whole map being open. It makes more sense with these types of vehicles. What a beautiful sound. Direct hit. Good job. Missiles away. Oh, yeah. Just as good as I remember it. You know, it's weird. It's been so long since I've played Battlefront 2. I think I needed a break from Star Wars. After the mess that was the prequel trilogy, and I liked The Last Jedi. But, frankly, this might sound insane, the fallout of The Last Jedi, people arguing with each other, the Star Wars fan base reaching unprecedented levels of toxicity. It was like Chernobyl. It's radioactive, man. I don't know, it just bummed me out. And then the Rise of Skywalker releases, not to mention the whole Battlefront 2 launch. It's just depressing. It sounds weird saying it out loud, but I needed to walk away from Star Wars as a fandom for a while, but it's good to be back. Rest in peace, sequel trilogy. Rest in peace, Star Wars movies. It was good having you for a while. I enjoyed Solo, I enjoyed Rogue One well enough. Hell, I've enjoyed The Rise of Skywalker. But it's probably for the best. We'll probably get another trilogy in 5 to 10 years. Hopefully they don't screw it up this time. Hopefully we get another multiplayer Star Wars game, and that's not screwed up either. Anyway, as soon as possible, I'm gonna be exiting out of this. This is vanilla Battlefront 2, and we're gonna be loading into a Kyber modded multiplayer server. It's gonna be great. You got Ahsoka Tano, you've got Dengar, Magna Bodyguards, all of these brand new heroes, and some returning, like the Magna Bodyguards. They used to be in the old school Battlefronts, and the Kyber servers allow you to bring them back and play with all these awesome quality of life improvements and modded heroes in multiplayer. It's really cool stuff, but the server was full, so we're killing time with vanilla Battlefront. Solo was a pretty good movie. The way I look at Solo is expanded universe, you know? I mean, look. Star Wars movies aren't high art. They're art, but, you know, I don't know. Some people, and I think this leads to toxic expectations. You're not gonna get a Paris, Texas Star Wars movie. Star Wars movies are not meant to be Clouds of Sils Maria, you know? They're not Barry Lyndon. And that's fine. I thought Solo was fun. I had fun with it. And as far as, you know, oh my god, I almost said Ansel Elgort. Ooh. Who played Han Solo in Solo? God, not Ansel Elgort, not Taron Egerton. Who was it? It's the guy from, Hail Caesar. Damn, I don't remember the actor's name. Anyway, I actually didn't mind the actor playing Solo in Solo. I thought he did a good job. It reminds me of the comics, you know? When you get a character like Vader or Han Solo in a comic, it's not Harrison Ford's Han Solo, but it's the character. The movie felt like an expanded universe movie, and in that way I really had fun with it. I enjoyed it. I was actually kind of surprised at the negative reception that it got. I feel like if Solo came out now, post-Mandalorian... Yeah, that was satisfying. I feel like if it came out now, post-Mandalorian, people would have a much kinder reception to it. Rest in peace, Solo. You died so Mandalorian could run. I feel like the Mandalorian for general audiences really opened up. Oh, Star Wars can, you know, can be a little different sometimes. Anyway, let's switch to Geonosis. We want to have the appropriate skins. You gotta play dress up. So many guns that I haven't used. All right. Welcome, guys. We're finally in a modded server, and look at all these guns. I'm seizing up here. I don't know which one I want to use. I love the E11. Let's go for that. What is this? The Death Trooper gun? This is so fucking cool. Oh my god.
The clone boarding action must be stopped. Defend all positions.
Alright, couple FAQs out of the way. We're playing on a modded server right now. This is a Kyber server. If you wanna play it yourself, type in the search bar Kyber Battlefront 2. It'll take you to the website. It's really simple. All you have to do is download a mod pack that you can get from the Nexus mod website. I think it's the Nexus database, or maybe I'm thinking of the mod database. Anyway, Nexus Mods is where you can download the pack. And then you just have to download the Frosty Mod Manager, install the pack through the Mod Manager, and that's pretty much it. You go to the Kyber server browser, select a server, make sure that your Kyber EXE is running, and that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a lot easier than it sounds or looks. And look! Ahsoka! Dengar! Custom modded heroes in multiplayer! It's a beautiful thing. Server's not even full yet. We finally got in a North American server, so all the lag is gone, and we're running lean. There's only modded servers on the PC version of the game. But yeah, modded servers. It's great. Don't have to worry about hackers, and you get all of these enhanced features. Quality of life features. New heroes, new special units, special reinforcements, new guns. And I'm not positive, but I think there may even be map differences. I'm not sure. It's pretty extensive though. A lot of little balancing tweaks as well. It's really cool. Basically, look at the Kyber servers as if development never stopped for Star Wars Battlefront 2. That's the best description that I can think of. Good stuff. Damn shame that it's PC only, but there's no way around that. I mean, Xbox does allow mods for some Bethesda games like Fallout 4, but I mean, mods on consoles are so rare, let alone modded servers. That's practically unheard of. Yeah, this is as close as we're gonna get to Battlefront 3 for a while, so enjoy it. It's great stuff. Glad to hear that, Steven. And thank you, my man. It's good to be back. Ever since the release of Battlefield 2042, I've just been really disappointed in my selection of shooters. I like Call of Duty, I like Halo Infinite a lot, but, you know, it's not Battlefield. It's not Battlefront. Anyway, Battlefield 2042, it is what it is. There's things I enjoy about it, but I'm a lot happier right now playing Battlefront 2. And let me tell you, these Kyber servers, these are legit. This is a great experience. Oh my god, I think we got an alt fire on this gun. Oh, sidearm! What? There's so much to discover. You can play as Commander... Oh, not Commander Cody. Damn it. You can play as Rex, though, which is pretty cool. I'm more of a Cody guy myself. And you've also got Magna Guards. I played as these guys a lot back in Battlefront 2, the original Battlefront 2, but I haven't... What the fuck? What the fuck? Damn clankers. Yo, I think somebody needs to update the firmware. These guys are running on Battlefront 2042 firmware. Anyway, I haven't played as this unit before, so I really hope I'm not going to waste my points. At least it's not the melee variant. I feel like that's probably a little more difficult to use. Oh my god! They've even got the tutorial UI text. They thought of everything! So what is this? Got a homing launcher. Explosive rockets. Turret. Sweet. Oh man, this looks great. Well, that was terrible. Man, I don't have an 8-ball. Let alone a magic 8-ball. You know what? It's 50-50 whether the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga releases this spring or whether it doesn't. Looks like Hogwarts is getting delayed to 2023. That's just a rumor. But with all the rumored delays that have turned out to be true, I wouldn't be surprised if it's accurate. There's also a rumor that Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced Edition's being delayed. I wouldn't be surprised. So, no. I have no idea if LEGO Star Wars is going to be delayed again, but I could totally see it being delayed again. And thank God for it. This is possibly the last LEGO Star Wars for a while. This is, you know, it's their crown jewel. Take their time. That's what I say. You know what, let's switch to the Geonosis variant. And let's check out our cards. I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but I could have sworn everybody had level 1 cards. So there's a level playing field, maybe not. Rex is greater than Commander Cody? Get the hell out of here! Hey, Commander Cody had screen time, buddy. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Check it. I don't think Rex was in any of the live-action movies, was he? I don't think so. Yeah, Commander Cody is a goddamn celebrity. You watch yourself. I think one of the main reasons why I'm such a fan of Commander Cody is just the fact that his armor's orange, he's got orange accents, and he's Obi-Wan's clone trooper. Growing up when I was a kid, I always liked Obi-Wan Kenobi better than Anakin Skywalker. When I was playing outside with my lightsabers, I always wanted to be Obi-Wan. And conveniently, one of the kids in my cul-de-sac, he always wanted to be Anakin Skywalker, so I never had to fight for Obi-Wan. That's cool. Ahsoka Tano! You know, I never really watched the Clone Wars. I'm fairly unfamiliar with her character. I'm also unfamiliar with some of my abilities.
Excellent. Now return to your mission. The transport's waiting.
So there's definitely more outfits that you can get for your heroes through mods. As for those mods working with the Kyber servers, I'm not sure. I think that's possible. As long as there's not a conflict. Cosmetic mods, I think you can apply them and just see if it works. And as long as there's nothing that's conflicting with the necessary mods that you have to have installed, then you should be good to go. I wouldn't try installing any gameplay mods with the Kyber servers. Other than the ones that they require, of course. But cosmetics should be fine. I'd give it a shot. There's plenty of hero skins on the Nexus mod database. In addition to entirely new heroes with custom animations. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh, the whole server's frozen. I'm just gonna wait it out. Oh! What's going on? I'm gonna check the server list, see if the server's still here. Server's been closed. Damn! Oh, there's a server called Papa John Sucks. Okay. Alright, let's just hop into the European server. There's plenty of open slots now, so as long as I don't get any lag, I'm fine with it. This is a different server than the other European server, so it's possible it'll be fine. Come on, baby. Use the Force, Luke. Let go, Luke. Okay, Kyber's injected. It's in the bloodstream. Let's see if the white blood cells play nice with it. It's launching. We're in. So that's something. Hey, great. Yeah, I realize the screen's still black. Give it a second. It's so choosy, so picky. Battlefront 2 has a lot of hooking issues. That's the only downside for me. If I'm streaming this, I gotta keep turning it off and turning it back on until it actually hooks. Hold on, I almost got it. Alright. Hey, there we go. Rex was in... Oh, yeah, I think he was. Wait, was he? I don't know. They packed so many references and Easter eggs in The Rise of Skywalker. And so many retcons into the original trilogy. Was Rex in Return of the Jedi? And was it really Rex?
Moving into the junkyard.
Here's a fun fact some of you may or may not know. God, look at those colors! Wow! There's something so unique about Star Wars. You've got all of these different art styles, depending on what planet or what faction you're talking about. You've got all these different colors. Electrical powers from Sith, lightsabers. Some of these bombs have pretty colorful explosions. Damn it! Only Star Wars could make that cohesive. That's something that my brain is just drawn to, like a moth to a lamp. You look at other science fiction, and it's so easy for it to look like a hodgepodge, just a mess. I mean, there's things that don't really fit in Star Wars, and I look at that and it just feels out of place, but for the most part, it just works. We're in a modded server, and damn it, what the fuck? We got kicked out again. I swear to God, I didn't have any of this last night. It was working so beautifully. Damn it! Now the server's full. What the hell? Okay, I'm hopping back in. I'm assuming this one's gonna be full too, but I'm giving it a college try. Oh, it's not. Fantastic. Yes! Thank the Force! Come on. Yes! We're back, baby! Unfortunately, I gotta hook it again. Thank God we're at the very beginning of the match, though. That's awesome. Good news. Come on. Come on. Yes! Okay, good stuff, good stuff.
Landing incursion complete. Wave 2.
Alright, finally, we have joined at the very beginning of a match, and this is a modded server. We're playing on a Kyber server. We've got Ahsoka. Well, we don't have Dengar in this match because this is the prequel trilogy. Oh, this is so fucking cool. I don't know if they've got a really souped up gun that's firing those purple lasers, or if I didn't install the mods correctly. Anyway, new heroes, new balancing. This is modded Star Wars Battlefront 2. On PC only, sadly. But if you've got the PC version of the game, trust me, check it out. It is really cool. I've had a bit of a rocky time hopping into a server today, but I did not have that experience yesterday. It was easy peasy, really simple. Definitely check this out. This is like the Battlefront player's dream. Best I can sum it up is to say that these modded servers are like if Battlefront 2 never stopped development. It's nice. It's real nice. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome. That's true. Electronic Arts is fixing the 1 HP bug. They said the fix is being worked on right now and it won't be too long before it's implemented. Nevertheless, you don't have to treat this as a replacement for vanilla Battlefront 2 multiplayer, but this is an awesome change of pace. It really freshens things up. It's fundamentally fairly different considering all the different balancing tweaks and quality of life changes that this introduces. Makes the game a great value. And if there's any problems in multiplayer like those 1 HP lobbies, you don't have to worry about that if you're using modded servers to play. So, all around, it's good stuff. It's good to be back. Oh. You know, one thing I can thank Star Wars. There's one thing I can thank Battlefront 2042 for, and that is bringing me back to Battlefront 2. Thank you, Battlefield 2042. Very cool. I appreciate it. Damn it, I can't reach that far. What is that purple laser? Looks awesome. These modded servers also have a lot more guns, which is sweet. That was always one of the major complaints. Ironically, Battlefield 2042 has the same complaint as Battlefront 2, which is, we want more guns. Well, you got them. Ton of guns. Some guns that I think were brought over from Battlefront 2015 as well. I don't know if they have that pistol, Orson Krennic's pistol from 2015. I love that gun. I should look into that.
Our forces have reached the first waypoint. Continue the escort.
Alert! Republic attacks damaging the MTT.
Damn, this game looks so good. They really went all out with this game. Years later, it's like Red Dead Redemption 2. This looks so rich! Dense. It's incredibly visually dense, and yet it's not messy. Similar to the Star Wars art style. You've got so many unique facets, so many individualistic facets to Star Wars art style, and yet it's all cohesive. In what other property could you have some nomad running around in robes with a glowing stick,
Firing on the transport.
acting as a sword, and then dudes in shiny white armor? And dirty robots, and shiny multilingual robots. Thinking about how diverse Star Wars is, it's kind of ironic how we keep going back to Tatooine. Book of Boba Fett, back to Tatooine. How about what's the lava planet from Battlefront 2015? Sulfur? Sultans of Sulfur? Doesn't matter. It's awesome. How about that planet? I know the reason why they went to Tatooine in the Book of Boba Fett is it's budget. It's budget. Yeah, you could say it's because of the Hutt storyline. It's because they already had assets from the Mandalorian. That's the real reason. Come on, you know it's the real reason. They've got that, I don't know what the term is. I don't know what the technology's called exactly, but they've got this extremely large room that they're able to project images onto screens with. And they can do this in real time. It's immersive for the actors. It's good for having consistent lighting, playing on the actors from the screens. It's cheaper. Hey, look, I was just killed by the Mandalorian. Anyway, once you start noticing how every set in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett is a certain size, and it's always a certain amount of actors, and they always move a certain number of steps, but not too many steps, you start to realize, oh, every single scene, pretty much, is filmed in this X square foot room. Because that's the filming tech that they're using. Anyway, desert planets are really easy to conform to that tech. But what about the lava planet, Solist? Thank you. Thank you, chat. What about Solist? It's close enough to a desert planet. It would be pretty difficult to do Endor, or the forest moon of Endor, sorry, because you've got all the foliage, you got all the trees. It's a little more intensive, a little more expensive. Filling trees in that room and making it convincing with all those screens, that's kind of tricky. But Solist, they don't have to do that. It's perfect. Damn, this is so cool. Woo! I love Vulture droids. God, I wish that we could go into all-terrain mode with these things. Man, it's a good-looking ship. And the fact that the ship itself is the pilot, I love that. I've always loved these things. When I was a kid, I thought these were the coolest. When Episode 3 came out, and we had that one-shot space battle with the Vulture droids and the droid tri-fighters, whatever those were called. Man, that was just the coolest.
Multiple units destroyed.
These clouds look incredible. Look at that. I know it's basically a matte painting, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like it. Somehow it feels three-dimensional. Okay, back to the fight. I really should focus. Damn, this is so cool. And the materials of the ship, too. It just... They did a... I don't know if this Vulture droid is modified in any way, but whoever designed this did an incredible job. Especially with the textures. These materials really help bring this to life. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome, Trevor Brown. Welcome, Simonol. Welcome, Chris. Gunther. Oh, wow, it's a giraffe. Actually, that's a doe giraffe. Interesting. Hey, that was a special unit we were attacking. Was that... It kind of looked like a Crimson Guard. That's the wrong era. We must fix this timeline and eradicate the presence. What do they call them in Loki? The, not divergence. Radicals? I don't remember. A brain like Swiss cheese. This map is awesome. I feel bad because when the game first came out, I hated getting this map because I played this map ad nauseum in the beta. This was, damn it, this was the beta map, so. I've got this thing where I hate beta maps once the game releases because I've already played them to death. But this is a really well-designed map. At least from a visual standpoint. I think it's pretty balanced from my experience. I hesitate to ever speak on balancing because, I don't know, there's so many variables. Nevertheless, it feels balanced and it looks incredible. Like, wow! Flying around this city, such an incredible sense of scale. It's an honor dying by Rex's blasters. I'll take it. Now, if that was a normal clone, I might be raging. Rex, fine. Ahsoka Tano, I should be so lucky. Alright, maximum effort. So, as far as I remember, we've got, what is that? Heavy munitions, rocket launcher, and a probe droid, right? Homing launcher, okay. Let's rock and roll. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Dead end. So the 1 HP bug is still in the game if you're playing vanilla. It's not on console, but vanilla PC, yeah, it's still in. Fuck! Lightsaber throw! I didn't even see the lightsaber. We're playing on a modded server right now, so that's, the 1 HP bug is not a problem. If you've got the PC version of the game, you can play with mods right now. It really doesn't take long. It's not very complicated. In fact, I wouldn't say it's complicated at all. Anybody watching this can install these mods and play on a modded server. Doesn't cost anything. It doesn't even cost any brain power. If you apes watching this were intelligent enough to be able to set up a YouTube account to be watching this and commenting on this, you have the cognitive functions required to install mods. Congratulations. You're all set. You are the 1%. Come on, baby, come on. Ah, damn. I was hoping my grenade would have hooked this angle, so I threw it at the wall. Variants. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of earlier.
This operation
That BB-8 we just saw. That's a variant. The reason we lost this battle is because that variant wasn't eradicated in time. It screwed up the whole timeline. Look at Commander Rex. Standing there like a Chad. We don't have any end of match information because this is a modded server. You don't need any. It's about fun, not progression. Let me check if we have any North American servers up. Yes, we do. Excellent. Okay. Let's hop in. This is... what is this? Galactic Assault? Alright, here we go. Looks like it's Galactic Assault on Crait. Happy New Year, Mr. Bourne. Born to Graham. What's up, Ezekiel? Cameron? Welcome back. I could go first person. I'll go first person. But the 6 skins, man. Tell you what, you want some first person gameplay? We'll do some first person gameplay. What kind of skins do we have? Huh. Alright, we'll go with a Celestian. I kind of like these guys. You know, there's almost too many guns to pick from. I don't know which ones to choose. That's never something I thought I'd hear myself saying. There's too many guns. Oh, God. Which one? You know what? I don't think I've used this. Or at least I haven't used it in a long time. Let's give it a shot. Apparently it's a Star Wars gangster gun. Interesting. Alright, let's rock and roll. So we're in a brand new modded server. This is a North American server, and oh my god! You know what, you guys are right. Sometimes it is worth playing in first person. Ah! It's so immersive. What the hell's shooting at us? You know what, it's gotta be those gorilla-armed AT-ATs. I just didn't realize that the explosions could reach so far into the tunnels. Oh, fuck! It's the black screen, thanks guys. Every single time I've got to rehook it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm working on it. It's not back yet, but I'm working on it. It's an annoying little problem that Star Wars Battlefront 2 has. Okay. Almost there. Okay, this should do it. Come on, baby. Yes! Alright, sorry. Thank you. What? What? No! No, I just joined!
I bet High Command's looking for someone to blame.
Oh, God. Damn it. That's the worst luck. Come on, man. It looks so stupid when it's that size. It's literally for ants. Is there a Star Wars race that's like fairy sized? That sucks. It's the one downside for the modded servers, but it's really not. It's no big thing unless you're streaming like I am. Because if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't have to worry about rehooking every single time I hop into a match. So, don't let that discourage you. That Sith Trooper helmet really is a good looking helmet. Alright, I gotta join a new server. Damn. Okay. I'm actually not seeing any servers right now. I guess this is a low pop time, because yesterday this was no problem. Multiple servers up, plenty of players, but right now it's a little sparse. So, you know what, let's hop into vanilla Battlefront for a little bit, why not? And we'll see if we can find one of those 1 HP servers everybody keeps talking about. I just don't understand the point of hacking into a game. I don't understand the point of cheating in a game, period. Doesn't make any sense to me. But, that, you know, there's a whole nother level to it where I don't see the fun in cheating, but at least there's some sense to be made of it. However, when you're cheating and you're not even cheating to give yourself an edge, but you're hacking into the game just to make it unplayable, full stop, doesn't make any sense. Why would someone do that? Just to watch it burn? I guess. Let's stick with Galactic Assault. Okay, there we go. Back to gameplay. Sorry there's been so much dead space, guys. Apologize. I didn't have any problems finding servers yesterday, but maybe it's because it was the weekend. I don't know. We're going back to gameplay right now, so don't worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little selves. Let's do some welcomes! By the way, me welcoming you doesn't mean that you just joined up. Doesn't mean that, doesn't really mean anything except for hello. You could be in here an hour and I'll still give you a welcome if I haven't welcomed you yet. Welcome, Leonardo. Welcome, the Undead King. Welcome, Black Screens. Welcome, Darth Jeff. Cameron Miller. Born to Graham. Yes, I realize I already welcomed you. Oh my god. Oh my god! Look at all these skins. Yo, wait a second. Are any of these modded? I don't think they are, but at the same time, I don't remember having all these unlocked. Oh, that is so dope! You can sort by phase 1 and phase 2! When did they do that? When did they add that feature? So I guess the Coruscant, sorry, Kashyyyk. Does anybody get that? That reference? Kashyyyk. That's a deep cut reference. I'm afraid to use the Kashyyyk reference because if you're a surface level Star Wars fan, you may not understand it, you may not get it. It's when Anakin mispronounces it when he's a snot-nosed kid. Welcome back.
Okay, you'll need to call for reinforcements and find yourselves a vehicle. We want to keep those droids out of the factory.
Star Wars, an incredibly large, diverse sci-fi phenomena with tons of alien races and numerous planets. And, yeah, so anyway, on an unrelated note, we're playing on a sand planet today. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Jakku. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Welcome back to Tatooine. Ah, shit, no, wait, hold on. I got the wrong notes. Welcome back to Geonosis. That's right, sand planet number 3. We're in a vanilla server this time around. This is a great map. I love it. I think Geonosis is actually the coolest of the sand planets, but I'm a little bit salty of late how often we've been getting sand planets in Star Wars. There's absolutely no excuse for giving us Jakku in The Force Awakens. It's for nostalgia. That's the entire reason we went to Jakku, which we're all well aware of. It wasn't budgetary reasons. But the Book of Boba Fett, it's budgetary reasons. See? Fuck. Damn it! Damn it! I realize they're in the business of money making. Oh, God. Guys, I got some real bad news. I'm real scared. He brought me down to 1 HP. Either I got really lucky or really unlucky. Is this one of the 1 HP lobbies? I swear to God, if this is one of the 1 HP lobbies, I'm gonna kill myself, except I can't. Because that's the whole point. You know what? Go for it. Go for it. Fuck! No one can die in that lobby. It's foobar. Complete foobar. That's the glitch that's happening in Star Wars Battlefront 2 right now on PC. Consoles are fine, but on PC there's a decent chance that you'll be spawned in a 1 HP lobby, and if you do, just leave. There's no point in sticking around. Nothing will happen. It really sucks. Okay, I'm seeing people getting defeated in the kill log, so I'm going to assume that this is safe. Thank God. And it's Geonosis. I love... Oh, Jesus Christ, Geonosis. It's Kashyyyk. I love me some Kashyyyk. This is probably my favorite map in Battlefront 2. Ah, this map's great. Wait, you can't hear the game? Whoa, you guys serious? Hold on, let me rehook it. Alright, let's see if we're good. Are we good? I've got the weirdest issue with Star Wars Battlefront 2. It has a hard time being hooked into my streaming software, OBS. Sometimes the video is missing, sometimes the audio is missing, even though it displays normally for me. At least that's not a glitch that affects anybody except people that are streaming. The 1 HP glitch, that affects everybody, so that's the real problem. Alright, it's working. Great. What the hell? A white droidica? Oh, it's the test demi droidica. Okay. It looks awesome. It's like if Apple made death machines. What the hell got me? Yo, I didn't even see those thermal detonators. Really? Volume's low? What do you guys think? I know a Muffin Man thinks. Not that I don't trust your opinion, I do. I do. You like the pounding boom and bass of Star Wars explosions. I respect that. But as for everybody else, how's it sounding? What's up, Miss Bethany? What's up, Trevor? Christian? Kenny? Kenny! You're alive! What's up, guys? God, I saw that green light there. I almost had a heart attack. That's true. Battlefront 2 is the only game where I'm absolutely relieved the first time I die in a match. Just pure relief washing over me. Oh, those damn hackers. You know, they ruined Battlefront 2015. Battlefront 2015, back when it still had people playing it, it was practically unplayable because of the number of hackers. But those were traditional hackers, you know. people giving themselves an edge instead of making everyone invincible. What a weird glitch. Back in my day, hackers were assholes, but they made sense.
Hey, we got a new ally.
Nowadays, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Some weird stuff. Yeah, baby! Get wrecked, you flesh bags! Oh, God. That was a beautiful ragdoll. That was Three Stooges. Oh, man, that would be a great short. You know what they should do? They should be... I guess they kind of are. They had that anime series, the Star Wars anime series on Disney+, but give us animated Star Wars shorts. Or live action. I don't care. But I want a Three Stooges short where it's just three B-1 battle droids. That would give me a lot of pleasure. I would love that. Did you see that near miss? The hitbox on that tank is tight. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Explosive placed on the east turbo tank.
I thought it was a Jedi throwing their lightsaber, but it turns out it was a troop carrier. This map is just so fun. Absolutely delightful. How did we go from this to Battlefield 2042? I know it's a meme at this point, and that's just how it works out. I shouldn't be sad. Still, though, it's baffling, boggling. I don't get it.
Arriving. This should be good.
My God, this is just a beautiful game. And this came out in 2017. Oh, fuck. So I guess, in a manner of speaking, I'm saying that I wish Battlefield 2042 looked like a 2017 game. Okay. Yeah. It's not funny. It's really not funny. Dig, that message is a trip. Thank you for sharing that with me, man. That is actually really cool to read.
Assistance has arrived.
Hey, look, man. You know, we all make those mistakes. I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, I also pre-ordered Battlefield 2042. My girlfriend is a huge Battlefield fan. She loved Battlefield 4. She liked Battlefield 1 okay, but she's more about the modern combat, right? So she was really excited for 2042 returning to modern combat. And she was talking about it for months. Months! Almost every day she would mention it. A couple times a week at least she would mention Battlefield 2042 and how she was really hyped about it. And then she played the beta. Like, I woke up the day the beta released, or the alpha or whatever. And it was like at 7 a.m. and she was already playing it for hours. And yeah, nope, she didn't buy the game. After all that, didn't even buy it. Played the beta and was like, nah, I'm okay, I'm good. She actually called me and was like, hey, look at this. Does this look weird to you? Is my PlayStation 5 all right?
Demolition. Bomb set. Commando incoming.
Speaking of PlayStation 5, when are we getting a PlayStation 5 patch for Battlefront 2 and Red Dead Redemption 2?
Charges
These are
placed
great
on the front
games.
pipeline.
Respect them. Especially Red Dead Redemption 2. Come on, Rockstar. Come on. Have some faith. You have an Oscar-worthy game. And you're not even giving people the option to play it at 60 FPS. This is disgraceful. All that Grand Theft Auto Online money. Come on. We know you got the cash. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want Red Dead Redemption 2 Definitive Edition. I'll buy it. Shit, I don't care. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. Nothing is off limits for me when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2. I am a mega fan. I am that game's bitch. But in the meantime, give us a 60 FPS patch.
The cruiser will never launch.
Just for the interim.
Kashyyyk will soon be won.
Yo, what's up, Boost Cheese? Boost Cheese? how the hell do you make cheese out of booze? I'm picturing, you know how they make mozzarella, right? They just, you know, they ferment the milk. Can you do that with beer? That would be awfully salty. I do like salty cheese, though. Hey, what's your favorite type of cheese, chat room? Depends on the sandwich, of course. Italian sub, provolone. But if we're talking turkey sandwich, I like Gouda or Swiss. Crackers, baby Swiss. Maybe pepper jack. What? A friend of mine gave me a disc copy of Red Dead Redemption 2 for free about a year ago, and I still haven't played it. Are you insane, son? What console? Xbox or, you know, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. At this point, I guess you may as well wait until there's talk about a patch, because all consoles play at 30 FPS, so you may as well wait. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm confused that you haven't played it yet, but you've waited this long, you may as well wait until the patch.
We've got a full-scale invasion of Kashyyyk going on. Separatists want to stop us from launching our
It
fleet.
looks so
Sending a strike team to
cool!
one of our cruisers.
I love
Intercepted multi-troop
Night
vessels carrying
Kashyyyk.
their droids.
Oh, it's awesome. Let's go for some first-person gameplay. Why not? Oh, this is so sweet. I just wish we were on a modded server. That's okay. We're dreaming. We just need to wake up. Red Dead is overrated. Get the hell out of here. Not in my house. No, you don't.
I'm a grenade.
Horseradish cheese. What the hell?
Ion disruptor effective. MCT impaired.
You from Bizarro Earth? Horseradish cheese. Never heard of such a thing. Is that like olive loaf? Are the rumors true that Electronic Arts canceled Battlefront 3? No one really knows. I have no insider information on that. I don't think anyone really does. However, you can bet your ass that Battlefront 3 was in talks even in 2015. Like, as soon as Electronic Arts acquired the Star Wars license, they were probably talking about Battlefronts well into the future. So, there's probably plans to have made a Battlefront 3, and they could have been scrapped. But I guarantee you, they were at least conceptualizing it. It's really up in the air, though. I don't know who else would make a multiplayer Star Wars game. Because multiplayer Star Wars, it's Battlefront. You know? So, unless it's something like a co-op experience or something really different, or a battle royale, I can't see them not making a Battlefront 3 at some point in the future, EA or not EA. Maybe they'll rename it Star Wars Battle Wars? I don't know. But, you know, conceptually, it'll be what Battlefront 3 would be. There is worry that the Battlefront brand or IP has been tainted. So, who knows? All I know is I want it. But it's going to be a long time, if ever. Back in the day, almost every game had a multiplayer mode. I think even Kane and Lynch, which I'm sure none of you are familiar with, I think Kane and Lynch had a multiplayer mode. Every single player game had a multiplayer mode. Army of Two, even. Nowadays, it's pretty rare. If it's a single player game, it's probably just a single player game. Years ago, Jedi Fallen Order could have come out with a multiplayer mode. Like, if they made Star Wars Republic Commando today, probably wouldn't have multiplayer. But it did. Because everything had multiplayer back then. I mean, there were often afterthought modes, but it was still cool. I tell you what, I've been replaying Red Dead Redemption 2 recently, so I don't know. I'm in kind of a oh god. I'm in kind of a weird headspace gaming-wise. For me, nothing can compare to Red Dead Redemption 2 in terms of a single-player world. Like, I gotta reacclimate my brain if I'm playing another single-player game and it's not Red Dead Redemption 2, because nothing feels as alive. So, I don't know. What I would love is to get something along the lines of a Mass Effect 2 style game in terms of actually no, Mass Effect 1. Here's my wish list for an open world Star Wars game. Mass Effect 1 in terms of conceptual mechanics, but with Red Dead Redemption 2 level polish and organic mechanics. That's what I want. I don't know if the Ubisoft rumored open world game is going to be like that. I wouldn't imagine so. When it comes to Star Wars games, I kind of just want something linear. If I'm not going to get something like Red Dead Redemption 2, you know? Or Bethesda games. I want it to be a true RPG, and if it's not going to be a true RPG, I think I would rather just have it be a linear single-player game. Give me a really good, tight story. RPG games, they're in a weird space. I'm curious to see what Starfield's going to be like. Because right now it seems like his games are getting more... I gotta focus. That was a shameful display. They're clankers. They're better than Clone Troopers. They look cooler. They're hunkier. I'm fighting an uphill battle here. And I walk into that fight without my wits? I deserved everything I got. The only thing that was missing was an explosion at my feet, launching me into a humiliating ragdoll. And I would have deserved that too. Yeah, open world games, I'm kind of burnt out on them. Unless they truly utilize the open world aspect to their advantage, like Breath of the Wild. Emergent gameplay is the key word when thinking of something like Breath of the Wild. The world is reactive. There's a point to having all of this large tracts of land. Red Dead Redemption 2, same thing. Extremely immersive. You've got all of these NPCs, all these situations that you can just organically stumble upon and involve yourself with. It's perfect. It ruined other open world games for me. And then you've got something like Ghost of Tsushima. I'm gonna get slaughtered for this. It's a great game. I really like the combat, but I mean the open world elements, for me, they're just really lacking. A lot of Far Cry games as well, a lot of Assassin's Creed games as well, Watch Dogs as well. What am I thinking? Sniping in Battlefront? I can't snipe in Battlefront. Oh boy. Anyway, my point is, unless it's going to be a sandbox like Horizon Zero Dawn, fine. The world is not nearly as inventive or as, in terms of gameplay mechanics, it's not as inventive, it's not as engaging as, what the fuck? Oh shit, there's a hero nearby. Wait, what the hell? What did I pick up? Disruptor? I thought that you picked up these rocket launchers around the map and then you destroyed the MTTs with them. It's been so long since I've played. I'm basically I'm a greenhorn straight off of Camino. Anyway, I was just rambling. My point is, Horizon Zero Dawn, Yeah, the open world is not really made use of or take advantage of. There's not really any emergent gameplay. It's not reactive. It's not like Breath of the Wild or like Red Dead Redemption 2. The open world doesn't really do anything for my immersion. However, it does serve a purpose because it gives you this playground for combat against the Zoids around the map. So, that works. That serves a definite purpose. And it does enrich the gameplay experience. But, you know, I don't know. Other than that, I'm kind of burnt out on open world games. Here we go, Ion Disruptor. That's what I thought I was picking up. Can I not pick this up as a special unit? I guess I can't. Damn. That's too bad. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to take down Phasma with this guy. Yeah, it blows my mind when people say that Red Dead Redemption 2's movement system is clunky. I definitely understand if someone doesn't like it, but it's not. It's perfect. They executed what they set out to do perfectly, and it's not for everybody, which is totally fine and totally understandable. But for the game that they were making, it's the only way to go. It's the only way to do it. Okay, I think we got a hero nearby. Is this Phasma still? Yeah, it is. She knows what she's doing. She's been there a while. She's got that turret set up perfectly. If I could get some backup. And oh shit, no! Damn! Wasn't even taken down by Phasma. Wow, level 123. That's pretty good. That's a fun level. That's like a speedometer level. I like it. Okay, let's keep going with the sniper rifle. Why not? But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2's movement system, it's not clunky at all. It's just not for everybody's tastes. And yes, I do take it personally whenever someone says it is. There's a difference, damn it. The developers deserve, they deserve, proper specificity. Don't say it's clunky, say it's not for you! Yes, I will Twitter stand for them. I will fight their battles for them. Those beautiful bastards. Those wonderful developers. Love those guys. You know, these sniper rifles are actually pretty satisfying when you get the hang of them. They kind of remind me of Mass Effect 1 sniper rifles, which I always had fun with. Something I really dug about Mass Effect 1's guns was the idea that you didn't really use ammunition. It wasn't classical ammunition. It wasn't, bullets. It was sand. You had a block of sand, and then somehow it would fire superheated plasma. And that's why you never really ran out of ammunition. You never had to reload in Mass Effect 1. You had these, you would basically fire grains of sand. And the plasma would be kind of like how clams create pearls. Okay, it sounds like I'm tripping on shrooms right now, describing super future weapons, but that was the lore. That's how it worked. I always thought that was really cool and inventive. I liked the idea of that a lot. And it felt different too. Like using those guns, it didn't really feel like you were firing lasers, and it didn't really feel like you were firing bullets. It felt like something new altogether. And I was really disappointed when Mass Effect 2 went a completely different excuse my stroke. It went a completely different direction. Oh my god, I skipped a generation. I'm playing as a clone trooper, but I had the aim of a stormtrooper. Ooh, Wookiee warrior, don't mind if I do. Let's rock. Oh shit, yeah. The HDR in Red Dead Redemption 2 is completely broken. Some people... Look at this. That's fancy. I haven't played since this UI improvement. That's how long it's been. That is slick. I like that a lot. Anyway, some people will tell you that Red Dead Redemption 2's HDR has been fixed. Look at that heat distortion. It hasn't been. Don't use the HDR of Red Dead Redemption 2, that's my suggestion. Use the SDR. The game was mastered for SDR. That's the artistic intent. I am a firm believer in viewing or playing something the way the developers intended it to be played or viewed originally. Umami. The fifth flavor. I love MSG. Damn you 90s for ruining MSG. People still think today that MSG's somehow bad. Or like, oh fuck. Damn it! Just like those people that think that artificial sweeteners are cancerous. MSG's delicious. I love it. In fact, you can use a little bit of MSG to use a lot less salt. So in a way, it's healthier to use MSG in some scenarios. That poor Wookiee. I could have done so much more with him. Cut down before his time. What I'm trying to do is thin out the herd that's heading toward this objective. You know, kind of flank him on the side. At least that's the plan. Oh, damn it. Whoa. Hey, don't mind if I do. What the hell hit me? What? That's a lot of damage from a sniper rifle. That guy's actually pretty dangerous. He's killed me a couple of times. And with little trouble. Still, that's a victory.
Out of droids and out of firepower. Now our cruiser's ready to launch.
Volcanic Lightning says, "Hey, Massive, there's a rumor that Sony's opening up a new studio to remaster popular games from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, for PlayStation 5, and maybe for PC." I believe it. So, remastering and re-releasing games is a gold mine, because you've got solid concepts, proven concepts, and they're just sitting there, right? Well, oh, here, we gotta... Hold on. I'm joining a custom server. It's got a couple open slots. Let's see if we can get in. Come on, baby. Let's go. Give me a second. I guess I can keep talking. Interesting rumor. So, famously, PlayStation 5 does not have backwards compatibility outside of PlayStation 4. And even then, it doesn't have FPS boost, etc., etc. And PlayStation 4 didn't have backwards compatibility, period. And PlayStation 3, very, very limited backwards compatibility. So basically, unlike Xbox, Sony has this very valuable, untapped source of income. You think they're going to waste it on backwards compatibility, Xbox style? No, they're not going to do that. Why would they when they can make money? And I'm talking a shit ton of money. So yeah, they can sell these old games at near full price if they want to. They do a good enough job. And granted, yeah, it's going to take investment. Making a remake isn't free, even a re-release. But, like I said, proven IPs. that makes it worth it.
We have a twofold
So,
mission here. First, we need to secure the sector, and
yeah,
then we'll board and
somewhat
track that Star
dastardly
Destroyer.
of them to do that. It makes me think that, oh god, not BB9E. Not BB-8! It makes me think that maybe Sony purposefully neglected backwards compatibility plans because they had this in their head the whole time. Yeah, totally possible.
We got a chance at winning this. Keep it
I
up.
mean, I'm really just going for suicide here, aren't I? I can't kill BB9E by myself. Or can I? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Tricky little bastard, isn't he? Whoa. Ah! The ball's on this guy. Oh, sorry, that should be singular, shouldn't it? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Filthy! I've always loved Battlefront 2's dirt system. Your soldiers get dirty! They get muddy! It's great. Sometimes they get sandy. It's not just one effect that they use for every map, they have a different effect for each map to fit the environment. It helps the game not feel static. I was really impressed when I first saw that. It's something that I wish that more games had. A way to ground your character in the environment. Justin Johnson! What's up, man? Thank you for that super chat. Hey, Massive, how's it going? It's going good, Justin. I've had a hole, a void, we'll say, in my heart for quite a while now. There's no game like Battlefield or Battlefront except Battlefield and Battlefront. And we all know how Battlefield 2042 turned out, so it's good to be back in Battlefront. This is fun. This is scratching me where I itch. Not only that, but we're playing on a modded server, which is really cool. This came out recently, and it works great.
With Ray fighting for us, we'll surely win this.
When you're in a match, it feels like this is official. That's the best a compliment as I can give it. Oftentimes, mods are really fun, but, you know, they don't often feel official. But this, oh, this is tight. This is polished. Sometimes it can be a little tricky getting into the server, but once you're in, it's great. Oh, God. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, if I could just get out of here, I will never put my life in danger again. If the rumors are true, what old PlayStation game would you like to see remastered? Omega Boost. How many mech games do we have? Too few. Oh, by the way, there's a rumor of a new Armored Core. I really hope it's like 4 Answer. I know, it's an unpopular opinion. Most people's favorite Armored Core is a PlayStation 2 era, but for me, Armored Core peaked with PlayStation 3. Armored Core 4 Answer. Although technically the Xbox 360 version of 4 Answer was more stable than the PlayStation 3 version, but I digress. That was my favorite Armored Core generation. It was great. I was really disappointed with Armored Core 5. Or V. With oh fuck. That was a terrible situation I put myself in. With Battlefield, they want you to call it Battlefield V, because it's a V for victory. I don't know if that's the same with Armored Core. Silly. Oh, you know what? Let's see what guns we got for snipers. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot. You know what, let's keep the sniper rifle we got. Actually, let's change our appearance. Sweet. This game sucks now? I'm assuming you're talking about the 1 HP bug. That sucks. But, you know, play on the modded server, it's free, it's great. And in many ways, it's a superior experience. That's a cool looking droid. It's got a propane tank for an ass. How could you beat that?
They say Phasma is leading the
I guess you can have a
First Order
propane
troops.
tank for an
Better be
ass
careful.
too if you make tonight an Arby's night. What's up, Daniel? Ooh, Burnout Revenge. That's a good suggestion. Was Burnout a PlayStation 2 exclusive? What other PlayStation 1 games was that? Silent Bomber. Silent Bomber's a good one. It's tough. There's so many, but I'm drawing a blank. Oh shit!
Unidentified First Order operative on site.
Oh! I forgot I could damage myself with my grenades. Backup's coming, don't worry, buddy.
With the ground secured, we send in the transports. Then we have
Oh,
the
God.
Star Destroyer to
Oh, I'm in trouble. Wait for it. Oh, he's faster than I thought. No! I didn't realize he was so close to me. I think, I'm not positive, but I think that when you see a higher level than 1 in the modded server, that's a glitch. I'm pretty sure everyone is using level 1 star cards, stat-wise, in Kyber servers. Pretty sure. Or maybe that was just that one server that I was in yesterday.
We're about to take off.
Maybe it's different in this
Get on board
server.
quickly.
Oh boy. You gotta love those thermal detonators. Woo! You know, this is a pretty cool map for Desert Planet.
Now
I like it.
let's go scrap a Star Destroyer.
I think we can slip right by.
And Specialist is a fun class.
Look sharp. We're gonna
Oh
come on
my
that Star
god,
Destroyer
could
like
you
the next
imagine
one.
if they Battlefield 2042'd Star Wars Battlefront 2? You know, Star Wars Battlefront 2 had its own problems, but at least the game is good. The monetization was what was bad, but the game itself, great. Could you imagine? Oh god. Oh my god. This is so fucking dope.
First, we secure the server room. Capture those memory cores.
I've got something we should try.
Oh man! Yo, sequel trilogy ships are gorgeous. Whatever reservations you have about the films themselves, the ships, the art, it's great. Speaking of which, the concept art for the Book of
Crait
Boba
just
Fett,
joined
it's
us.
fantastic concept art. Disney employs excellent artists. It's a shame they don't use their art as an instruction manual, because they're using it as a loose inspiration. Love these little mouse droids. Anyway, Disney seems to be using the concept art as loose inspiration, and it's significantly worse than the concept art. If they could just replicate it exactly. Take a look at the concept art. If you haven't seen it, it's in the credits of the show. So if you skip the credits, go back, check it out, or don't skip it next time. The art, it reminds me of the original concept art for A New Hope. in terms of its style, in terms of the fact that it feels like Star Wars, but at the same time it's very unique. You can tell that the personal creativity of the artist shines through in the art, and that's always something that I like to see. It makes it not feel like a contract hit, so to speak, you know? Or it's like, the artist has very specific restrictions and guidelines that they had to follow. I always like it when, oh god. Oh no. I like it when art is a collaborative experience between the artist and the franchise that they're creating the art of. I know, it's crazy that we're at the halfway point of the Book of Boba Fett. It's insane.
I've got something we should try.
You know, fanfic, there's been hackers in games. It depends what you mean by these days. Because when I was a kid, I remember Call of Duty World at War. Like a year and a half, 2 years after that game came out, it was unplayable on console because of hackers. So, it's been happening for over a decade now. Still, for Halo Infinite to have just released, and for it to be as bad of a problem as it is, that's unique. I guess they're above us. Yeah, they are. Shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Now the force is really with us.
Where'd they go? Oh no. Oh! Steam is better. I don't know if I can argue that. Interesting. Only 4 heroes. I guess they don't have custom heroes for the sequel trilogy. Could the Mandalorian be in the sequel trilogy as a hero? Well, I guess if you had the Mandalorian or Din. I don't know. I actually haven't watched much of the Mandalorian. If Din Din's on the good side, who do you have on the bad side?
The shield is down. Blast
It's too
that
bad that we're
generator.
playing in a sequel trilogy map. I mean, I like it, but
We've begun firing at the
the
target.
mods really shine in the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, because that's when you get Ahsoka, Rex, Dengar. It's pretty sweet. That's the big problem with the sequel trilogy, is that, you know, there's just not much there.
You're damaging the generator. Keep firing.
The Clone Wars and the original trilogy have this rich library of content. The sequel trilogy is never gonna get that because it's abandoned. It's Netflix level canceled. It's gone. Bye-bye. Rest in peace. I don't think 128 players is a bad idea, but
The First Order will be
the
more careful
execution
with
was
their ships in the
bad.
future. Well done.
And if this is the way that they're going to implement it, give us 64 players. It's not worth the sacrifice. Welcome back, Tony. New Year's is pretty good. I haven't been feeling too... I didn't have COVID. But I got some bugs somehow, even though I've been careful. It's been great because since the pandemic started, and I've been, you know, using hand sanitizer when I go a place that's really dirty like Walmart. Walmart's basically Mad Max. It's the wastelands. You know, wearing masks when I'm out in public around dirty, nasty, hacking, spitting, sneezing people. I haven't gotten sick. Until, like, December 2021, early January 2022, I got something. I just felt drained. Wasn't COVID. Felt fatigued. My throat was all scratchy. It sucked. But aside from that, it's been a decent new year. I hope it's been good for you guys. Hope you guys are healthy. Let's go back with this Sith Trooper blaster. I don't know if this match is active. I think it is.
Any surviving units? We need more time to rig the charges on the droid factory. You've got to push those clankers back.
Benjamin Button. Brad Pitt's best role. Wow. You have brought me back, sir. If you guys want to see a fine movie, I recommend you go to your local library and rent yourself some Benjamin Button. If only to hear Brad Pitt say, Benjamin Button. Balsamic vinegar,
Republic vehicle. Contact the Republic. Do whatever you have
oatmeal
to do.
container,
Tell them we need help.
a
Now.
wooden bowl, plastic water
Reactivate the
bottle,
walker from the console.
paper towel roll. This Geonosian statue fucked me up. Out of the corner of my eye, I thought it was a Geonosian. But huge! Look at these guys. That's so cool! I love that. Meanwhile, you've got literally packs of helicopters flying around in 2042. Let's not turn every stream into a 2042 bashing stream, I say to myself.
The HTE's damage is making it difficult.
Oh, you got this game for free during the Epic event, I'm guessing. Congrats. What of value? It's a circus of value.
Taking Vanguard, follow me! All right then. HTE ready and waiting. Once you send that distress call, it should be enough to
Ah!
show those droids a real
What did he hit me
fight.
with? That double E-4 killed me fast, man.
Droids around.
Maybe I should give that a shot. I wonder if the time to kill's been shifted around in this modded server. Congratulations, Discovered.
Massaging to work.
I'm sorry to hear that you contracted it, but I'm happy to hear that it's mild for you. Do you have your taste and smell?
Sending coordinates.
Was that affected at all? I got 2 vaccines and a booster in me, so I'm ready to go.
Ground team on
Show me
the
what you
Need
got.
backup.
I mean, I don't want to get it.
Backup.
I'm gonna do everything I can to not get it. You know, the vaccine, it mitigates it keeps you out of the hospital, but it's still possible to get fucked up. I like my sense of taste, thank you very much.
Finish your accomplishments.
I don't want to contract COVID and all of a sudden hate playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
A couple of hard cell transports. You got new targets, troopers. Destroy those transports and fast.
And then I go around saying Riverdale's my favorite television show and Breaking Bad was overrated.
Time to head back.
Here, that's what happens if you contract COVID. You start marathon watching Riverdale and you hate Seinfeld.
Try to get creative with the HC.
Actually, I think the CW produces the most quality content out of every network, including HBO. I think you should get tested for COVID, man. I think red buried pizzas are the best tasting pizzas. Yeah, I think maybe you should definitely get tested. Yeah, I saw that. Netflix is raising their prices by $2 for 4K. If I'm not too lazy, what I do with streaming services is I only subscribe when I'm watching something, when there's something I want to watch. So it affects me because I'm a huge Seinfeld fan. And now Netflix has Seinfeld. I never like to not have Seinfeld. It's like water for me. So that sucks. But otherwise, HBO Max, Disney Plus. I only resubscribe to Disney Plus to check out the Book of Boba Fett. So, I don't know. I don't like to pirate things. I like to... the only reason we're getting shows like Midnight Mass is because Netflix has the money to produce them. If everybody was pirating it, then they wouldn't have the money to greenlight shows like that. They would only have the money to greenlight Red Notice. I don't want to watch Red Notice. It stinks. Why would I watch Red Notice when there's good movies to watch? I haven't seen, like 20 good movies yet. Clouds of Sils Maria. I still haven't seen that. Why am I going to watch Red Notice? Wow. Legendary aim. What am I doing picking a fight with Boba Fett? That's real stupid. Real foolish. Yeah, this ATRT should totally be able to take Boba Fett on.
The droids re-engage their defenses.
God damn, that's fun.
Hope you saved some for its friend there. Those ships won't be dropping anything but tiny droid parts.
Geonosis was my favorite OG Battlefront 2 map. Of course, back then you had spider droids, hellfire droids. The clones are cool, but I don't know how anybody can stand clones when you got separatists. Hellfire droids! Super battle droids, B2s, droidicas, vulture droids, tri-fighters, spider droids, General Grievous, I mean, come on! Come on!
Signature's spiking.
These guys are the way to go. Shit. That's actually a really dope death animation. Season 4 of Seinfeld. Congratulations, Discovered. In my opinion, Seinfeld only gets better through the season. Some people will tell you the middle seasons are the best, but I like the insanity.
Nobody ever accused clones of being subtle.
In the later seasons of Seinfeld, you can really see the inspiration it gave It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
But don't waste them because they're all we've got till reinforcements arrive.
Huh, it's not letting me spawn.
Friendlies! Lots of them!
I guess we're out of lives.
Unmanned turbo lasers close to the core ship. I could get gunnery crews inbound if someone were to make a space for them.
Oh, here we go.
It's your show, troopers!
Good evening,
For our
Daniel.
gun crews.
Hey, nice choice. I was actually sitting by my fire pit a couple days ago. It was wonderful. I love fire,
We lost the
as long as it's controlled. Actually, we got a surprise snow a couple days ago, and it was pretty thick and heavy. I would almost say blizzardy for one day. 2 days later, the snow is completely gone. But I was walking in the woods today, and because the snow was melting, it obfuscated the sounds of my footsteps. And I was able to get like 10 feet away from a deer. So cool. I also saw an owl up close. I was maybe about 20 feet away from him. I love taking a walk once the snow is starting to melt. All the animals are caught off guard. Speaking of caught off guard, I wasn't. I walked right into it. I knew what I was getting into and I kept walking anyway. Ooh, cost of damage. I don't think so. I'll just stick with the vanilla. Yeah, let's stick with the vanilla. It's good enough for me. As you can see, when you're playing in the Clone Wars, there are a ton of modded options for you. What does this guy have? That actually sounds pretty cool.
Walk her down. Repeat. Walk her down. Tank deployed. Watch your hits.
You know what? Let's go with the Mega Heavy Republic Gunner. Firewatch was a great game. I loved that. That was a fun time.
ATTE inbound.
Whoa! DICE announced a new patch for 2042. I didn't see that. Must have been during the stream.
The droid's control ship's preparing for liftoff.
I'm interested to see what it is.
Someone's helping
Is
us
it the
out.
new season? Are they starting that already?
They took out the walker. Another walker. Separatist leader is on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Lock the LZ down. Not a Roger from the lot of them.
The most futuristic thing I can think of when it comes to a multiplayer shooter would be a multiplayer shooter that has no progression outside of cosmetics. All guns. Halo doesn't count because that's an arena shooter, but a game like Battlefront 2, like picture Battlefront 3, let's say. Battlefront 3, space-to-ground combat, large maps, large player counts, but it's done right! Don't think about Battlefield 2042. It's done right in this case, right? You don't have any guns to unlock. You just got some skins. As far as gameplay is concerned, everyone is on even footing, except when you're inside of the match. Kind of like Battlefront 2, depending on your performance inside of the match, that is where the progression lies. But it's reset every oh my god. I was a fool. I brought a gun to a knife fight. In Star Wars, that's a bad call. I love this battle point system. I think this is genius. It's so fun. And if you had a game like Battlefront 3 being large in scale, where it kind of combines what people enjoy about battle royales with this, huge scope and a sense of progression inside of the match, I think that could be a lot of fun. Skill-based progression instead of time-based progression.
An ally just landed.
I mean, it does have a place in games like Battlefield, you having to unlock guns. It forces you into a funnel, where you're trying guns that you may not try or may not have tried otherwise. So, it's not all bad, but man, I just miss the days of old school shooters where everybody was, they didn't lock any systems behind a carrot and a stick, The reason you kept playing was because you had fun. That's not gonna happen. Ever again. And it's not just because of player retention, it's because that's just what people prefer nowadays. They prefer having unlockables. There's no right or wrong there. I personally don't prefer that, but that doesn't make my opinion right.
There were just too many of them. I'm sorry, gents. There's nothing to stop the Separatists from firing the droid factories back up now. The Republic has some dark days ahead.
Adrian, I promise. Once they release that patch for Cyberpunk 20... Oh my god. What is it? 2077. Once they release that patch, I will check the famous wall with the everlasting car crashes, and we'll see if it's been fixed. It's tradition. Gotta check that every time. Alright, let's see what this update is for Battlefield 2042. I'm looking at the subreddit. I don't see anything. Hey, I don't see anything relating to a 2042 update. Yeah, the last tweet was January 14th.
Everyone, pay attention. Our sensors...
There's no update coming to Battlefront. I mean, Battlefield 2042?
Escort our hauler to the extraction point. Its payload is vital to our plans.
You gaslit me! How dare you gaslight me! Oh, God. Look what you made me do. You made me go kill myself because there's no update coming for Battlefield 2042. You monster. I don't know. I don't...
Keep the Imperials from
I'm not holding my breath. I do like the bones, but I really don't know if they're going to be able to fix it. Holy shit, this is absolutely insane. It's like a deadly rave. Good God! Good Lord! How the hell are we supposed to fight in this? This is insane! Oh boy. Oh boy. God damn, I love these ragdolls. T7 Disruptor rifle. What is that? Is that a special weapon? Oh, we're playing in the sequel Are we playing in the sequel trilogy? I don't know. I think so. I don't remember what sequel trilogy humans look like. Oh my god, look at all these guns. Hey, there it is. That's the gun that guy was using. Let's give it a shot. Holding the trigger on the T7 will charge the weapon, so it's got secondary fire. Lower potential what? Okay. Let's go full heavy. This should be interesting. Wait, did I? Oh, fuck, I didn't select the right gun. Shit. It's not enough to select it, you have to equip it. Alright, great. There we go. Rookie mistake. Alright, see what this thing's got.
Restart the carrier.
I don't have a mod for Qui-Gon Jinn. I love Qui-Gon as a character, though. I think he's really cool. It's so weird. Qui-Gon was barely in the movies. And yet I've always had a soft spot for him. Probably because when I was a kid I had his lightsaber. And he's totally a character that a kid's gonna think is cool. Like when I saw episode 1 The Phantom Menace, I thought Obi-Wan was pretty cool, but Qui-Gon, he was the badass. And then when Attack of the Clones came out, you know, then Obi-Wan was really badass to me, but Qui-Gon was the first! He's got that sage-like samurai aura to him, you know? Everybody likes that. Everybody likes a sage samurai. And that's what Qui-Gon was. He was the proto-Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by Liam Neeson, who's just a cool actor in general. Oh god. We're all muscle and you're telling me I can't jump higher than a foot? I guess you don't see Wookiees doing parkour. God, look at that electricity. That looks amazing. Come on, baby. Yes! Yes! Alright, we can go places with this guy. I'm gonna take care of him. I'm gonna use him right. Oh god. Let's keep this guy alive. I shouldn't be so frivolous with my special units. They're very powerful and they actually can turn the tide of a battle. One person can make a difference. If Star Wars doesn't teach that, I don't know what does. I really wish that Rey was actually nobody. I think that might be my least favorite thing in Rise of Skywalker. That was one of my favorite things about The Last Jedi, was that Rey was nobody. Great! I love it. Why do you keep shrinking Star Wars? Why does everyone have to know everyone? Big incest vibes. It's too small. Everyone's related. Everybody knows everybody. What did they have in the Book of Boba Fett? There was something that was just really eye-rolly. I don't remember what it was, but oh god, I don't remember. However, there was a cutscene from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and it was Greedo meeting Anakin. It was a terrible scene. It was on Reddit a couple days ago. I highly recommend looking it up. Just truly awful stuff. Okay, I'm putting myself in a dangerous place. Why am I pushing so hard? Oh shit. Run. Oh fuck. Why did I do that? No gain. Alright, this is our second chance. I tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a really juicy thermal detonator opportunity. That's what I'm really searching for. Holy shit. Okay, that double E-4 deals a ton of damage. Maybe he got the last hit, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that melted my Wookiee just now. I wonder if this thing's unbalanced. Oh fuck.
Grenade out.
Take care, Dig. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Excellent. We have control of the payload.
I tell you what, as far as Battlefield 2042 is concerned, what I really want to hear, if I could make a genie wish, I want the game to be rebuilt. I want a substantial rebuild. I don't remember what game had a substantial rebuild, but it was a large AAA game. I'm racking my brain trying to think of it. In a way, Battlefront 2 had a pretty substantial rebuild. But that's what I want, because it's just... The more I play it, the more extensive I want the game's transformation to be. It kind of looks and feels and plays like I'm play testing an early build. Jonathan, did he give a source? I don't know if I've seen any news on Battlefield 2042 on the Gaming Leaks subreddit. Thank you, Tibbs. Sorry, I just saw your message. Very nice of you to say.
We failed
You're
to
too
secure the
kind.
payload, but we still have hope.
Yeah, Tony, I will be playing some more Halo Infinite. In fact, I might stream the, actually, I guess it would come out tomorrow, wouldn't it? The Cyber event with the hologram Mohawk. I don't know, if they're gonna get silly with the skins, you know, at least it's cool. I think the Cyber Mohawk's pretty neat. I like the Cyber hologram visor, too. Yeah, that's a perfect example. A game that was completely transformed No Man's Sky. Yes. Yeah, that was a substantial rework. If you played it when it first released and you played it now, even the base foundation level gameplay mechanic systems fundamentally changed.
Ambush successful. Commence destruction of Republic forces.
Space battle? Oh, sweet. Like, I don't know. Battlefield 2042. I'm assuming they're going to be working on fixes and balancing and stuff. I don't know if that's enough for me. I don't want to sound entitled, but, the more time that passes, the more I play the game, the more I play other Battlefields, I'm seeing a lot of work that has to be done. Like, a lot of work to make it even Battlefield 4, which came out so many years ago. It's really disappointing. Anyway, that server, it looks like it just closed. Well, I'm gonna give the pipes a break today. That's gonna be it for me. But I'm gonna be streaming probably again tomorrow. I'm also making a video. But I'm probably gonna be streaming again tomorrow, around the same time as today. Probably gonna be Battlefront 2 again, because we didn't get that much gameplay in. I want some more. It's wet my whistle, but that really just got the appetite going. In any case, if you guys had fun, leave a like, and I'll probably be streaming this game again tomorrow if you want to hang out. It would be my pleasure. But until then, I'm going to give some shout-outs. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Tony Lynn. Shout out to Star Wars In-Game. Shout out to the Anchor 24. Shout out to Mr. VOM Red. I wonder what that means. Shout out to Born Diagram, or Born Diagram. I'm so sorry, man. But I did both. Cover me each way. Shout out to Dead Man Walking. Shout out to Duke Hate. Nobody hates the Duke. The Duke is good. Shout out to the Octobers. Shout out to Christian. Shout out to Trevor Brown. And I'm looking up how to pronounce that right now. Let's see. Let me see. I got you. I got you, man. Hold up. I'm gonna do this right. Sergey. Wait. Sergey. I'm hoping I pronounced that correctly. Shout out to Sergey. Shout out to Daniel Broberg. Shout out to GE Player. Kind of reminded me of the Killer Instinct announcer. Combo breaker. Love that announcer guy. I love any announcer that screams at me. I got a soft spot for it. Shout out to Starsky. Shout out to the Little Red Panther. And I will see you guys again soon. But may the Force be with you. Always. Take care, guys. And until next time, game massively.